Hi guys and girls. Look, why do some people miss out on properties when they're going to buy a property? Do you know, it all depends on the property when this happens. I've had properties where I've had such an urgency of people buying it because it's an absolute wonderful property and it has the X factor. It's like anything, if it has the X factor, it's popular. So creating that X factor is one of the secrets on building a attractive home that multiple buyers want. Now, 80% of the houses out there do not have the X factor. They're nice homes. Obviously, they're priced like anything else. But if you're buying an X factor home, I call it an X factor. If you're buying one of these homes, you are definitely going to have multiple buyers. So your strategy is different when you buy an X factor home because you cannot really play the negotiating game. You'll miss out. Now that's evident in obviously in other states as well. And with an X factor home in Adelaide, it's very, very evident that I've had 11 offers, come in, and I've had to work through all those offers, trying to get them to trying to get the most out of the purchaser to pay as much as they possibly can to be the successful winner. Now, obviously, conditions are very important. So sometimes money always isn't the underlying factor. Sometimes it could be subject to finance. So if you take that, it could be unconditional. So if you're cashed up and you feel that you've got a good job and the risk, it's a calculated risk, that's a good way to take the finance out. Subject to building inspections, never a good idea, no matter what it is. Because subject to what? Subject to $5,000 worth of damage, subject to having pests, subject to what? Subject to having $2 worth of damage. It's a tough one. So I always say do your building inspections in the cooling off period, or before, before you've gone to contract. I recommend building inspections, by the way, but I just don't believe you should have them a condition of a contract because it complicates things. It's a bit difficult to do. Can be done, but difficult. Hard to get past. So subject to selling is a tough one. So it's always good to have already had your house sold or in the settlement process before you buy, because subject to settlement, how long do you subject to settlement? Subject to 6 weeks, subject to 8 weeks, subject to 12 weeks, subject to 2 weeks. It's a tough one. You're holding off. Sometimes we put a 48 let out clause in there. 48 let out clause allows the vendor to keep marketing but still gives you first dibs on the house. I can talk to you all about these things. This is just experience in this process. So, having a right plan about how you're going to purchase a home when you've got purchasing an X factor home is very, very important. Now, obviously, it's different if you're purchasing a house which is based on maths or it's there's not a lot of interest in it for some reason. Well, then that's a completely different negotiating process, and I can help you with that. We'll go through that another time. Okay, have a great day. Take care.